Howdy, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Happy Pride Month to everyone that celebrates. Hope y'all are doing good. Freena's theme on June. Well, I mean, so because Apple Music just stopped working for me in OBS, I'm using YouTube Music now, and I just put all of Hoyo Mix on shuffle. So yeah, that's how I'm doing music right now. How's everybody doing today? Hello Quinn, hello Ozzy, hello Luke, Chrissy, welcome in, welcome in. I'm gonna turn down the music just a smidgen. I forget how much of a banger this song is. It's been a minute since I've listened to this. Doing good. How about you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I had a bit of an exhausting day yesterday, but we're doing good now. Yeah. Not a whole lot going on for me. I mean, yeah, I went to a family member's birthday party yesterday because he was turning 60. So I did that all day. That was fucking exhausting. And then like, when was it? Was it Friday night? Thursday night? One of those. I went out to go get sushi with my family. With my parents, and so I started getting into sake, right? I really enjoy sake as an alcohol. It's much nicer as a drinking alcohol, I guess. And so, you know, you go to a sushi restaurant, you're gonna want to get sake. So I go there and I look at this place's sake menu, and I wanted to try a hot sake because I don't really get hot sake very much, and that's traditional. So I was like, okay, might as well. And so this hot sake that they had on the menu was like $10 or whatever. I was like, okay, that's pretty decent. So I ordered the yaigaki, not realizing that there was a much nicer, much more expensive cold sake, also called yaigaki, on the menu that was like double the price. So he shows up with a bottle of cold sake that's like, I'm assuming it's way more than I would have gotten with the hot sake, and it's black bottle yaigaki. So it was a lot of sake that I had to drink on my own. That was fucking wild. That's the story I've had. Pride Phantom, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, we're gonna have some HSR and HI3 music in the starting and the breaks now because I'm using YouTube Music. So, but I think we should just get right into it, right? We should just hop right into what's this face? So I didn't stream on Friday, even though doing a Fat Fuck Friday was genuinely a really good idea. I didn't stream because I just didn't have like the energy or the time really. But I do have a handful of polls, but just because it's June now. New month, new polls, right? Let's actually use our free 5 here. Actually, let me turn on the sound. Turn this off. It's music from the Zilla update. Let's actually go away from you. Let's go to Astral Express. Let's use some of our pulls, even though it's not Fat Fuck Friday. I'm still going to do this. Let's do our 5 on standard banner. Nothing. I did actually. I'm not gonna get anything here because I got yesterday. I had like a random poll just sitting around, so I got Japard the day before gay month. So I mean, it's close enough, right? I got the gay boy on almost gay month. Boop. Boop. Okay. And then we've got 7 more. Hopefully the fat fuck comes home, but probably not, knowing things. Nothing. Nothing. Nope. One. Come on, fat fuck, you gotta. Okay. I mean, maybe close enough. I mean, it's March, so it's gay. Okay, nothing. It's not what I'm looking for, game. Last one. Whoop. No. Okay. It was worth a shot. Slowly but surely. We've got 9 more days to get the thing. Let's go here. I'm gonna get rid of the exclamation point.
Need something? If
Shut
not,
it, you.
then I'll be leaving.
Okay. So now to recall, where the fuck did we leave off? I think we had we left off with Hyacinth and Donhung, right? I believe is where we were at. Yes. So let's go head over there. Let's continue where we left off. Let me do this real fast. Start the timer, and we continue. Alrighty. Ooh! Here's Zika. He's the fat fuck. I love him.
This was where Professor Anaxa gave us the lesson.
That's ominous.
I
Okay.
can still see that day in my mind.
And that was your last lesson in the Grove.
What a, she's so short. Like, I think this is the first time this has been put into context for her. She's so short. What?
Now, each of you will head off on your own path. How much the Grove's teachings can help you in the real world depends on how well you can put knowledge into practice. However, heed this warning. If you ever do anything disgraceful out there, don't ever claim you were the student of Anaxagoras.
Like you
one of the
care.
7 sages.
Like you care in the slightest, my dude.
Professor Anaxa, there are still other classes scheduled on the calendar. Are you sure you didn't?
Firstly, call me Professor Anaxagoras. Secondly, to clarify, the last lesson means the last lesson I will teach you. I will be entering seclusion from today onwards to research ancient alchemy, and all my teaching activities will be put on hold.
Someday she'll be as tall as her big sister. Jean doesn't exist. Jean doesn't exist in this universe, so she is stuck at being permanently short.
Ah, I see. So you're saying that the lessons taught by all the other teachers aren't good enough to be considered lessons?
All you do every day is wag that sharp tongue of yours. That's a credit deduction, fine enough IDs Elysii. I have nothing left to say.
The little gremlin laugh.
Please wait, Professor. According to the Grove's protocols for a cohort's final class, the lecturer should take some time in that lesson to discuss the students' post-graduation aspirations with them and guide them toward a solid path.
He doesn't care.
Surely you can't skip such a crucial step, Professor.
The teaching assistant, Miss Hyacinth, is truly Professor Anaxa's nemesis.
Fine. Since Hyacinthia insists on this, let's go through the process. Since some of you are so eager to speak, why don't we start with you, Finan of Iris
Listen,
Elysiae?
If TA did this would
What
be
is
like
your
the sign. Yeah,
post-graduation
no, exactly. Like
aspiration?
nobody wants to do this.
Me? Well, it's not exactly an aspiration, but the
Nobody
only
would
thing
ever
I
want to
want
do this in an
is
actual
to
class.
protect the people I care about.
I see.
And no TA would
So
do
you
this
want
because
to be
TAs
a
are
hero.
students themselves, so like
Boring. Next.
I didn't say.
next. What are you giggling about, Castor?
Castorus, you've been giggling for quite some time. How about you go next?
Perhaps my answer is a bit vague and meaningless, Professor Anaxagoras, but... I hope the world can be freed from the agony of death, so that every living being may find calming peace.
How naive. So naive that it makes me want to weep for your fairy tale.
Is a fucking thing back? Wait.
This is
Wait,
why
what?
I don't want to follow
Why
those
is it going in
outdated
front of the?
protocols.
It's in
All
the
I get is
foreground.
boring
Look at this back here.
answers.
What is he doing? How is he going in front? He's being rendered in front of the branch. That's so dumb.
Since you suggested this whole process, why don't you wrap this up?
There
Hyacinth?
are 1, 2, 3, 4,
Share
5, 6
your
other students
aspiration
here
with
that
everyone,
you have not
And let's see if yours stands
talked
out.
about here.
So it's finally my turn. Good thing I came prepared. My aspiration is nothing less than completing the final blank page at the end of the hero's epic.
Blank page? An interesting description. Do explain, assistant.
I've read all of Amphorius's heroic epics while studying at the Grove, and a common thread came to my attention. Almost every epic ends with a description of the hero's achievements. But few mention how the everyday people of that time lived. No one recorded the struggles and suffering the commoners endured.
So you're saying that, instead of legendary heroes, you're more focused on commoners living on the peripheries of historical records.
Perhaps I'm influenced by my background. My ancestor, Seliosi the Day Thunder Knight, raised her spear against the sky and ushered in the flame-chasing era that continues to this day. Her story is told to every child descended from the Skyfolk. We have no doubts about Seliosi's greatness, yet her towering figure overshadowed every record from that entire era. What about the Day Thunder Knight's family, allies, and friends? What about the survivors and those who died in the great battles? Whenever I think about their stories by the campfire, I realize the details of those legends have been long lost. And only Seliosi's name remains.
Because they don't actually exist. Hey yo! Okay, anyways.
Her brilliance had become as blinding as Aquila's, lording over everything on the ground. That's why I'm glad that my era does not lack heroes. All my ancestors had was a sad past. But I have a future I want to protect. Instead of becoming a hero and ushering in a golden deluge to baptize the world anew, I want to stay in the backline, and save all the ordinary humans from drowning in the rising waves. I wish not to return to the sky, but to walk among the masses on Earth. I believe it's the only
you're
way
going on
for the
quite the
saga
yap
of
sesh here,
creation.
Hyacinth.
To include a footnote for the everyday people in its blank page.
David Foster Wallace ass. Anyway, sorry.
I'm getting embarrassed from remembering how I said all that. But my beliefs
I feel
have
that
never
actually.
changed. Now I really have a chance to stay behind the hero's front line.
I feel
and
that
realize my dream.
getting embarrassed about how going like a yap sesh that you went on. Like I should have stopped like 5 minutes earlier. I see.
Denny, what are you doing here?
Didn't expect to see you again in the Grove. Finally, mentioned you were gearing up for the campaign against Aquila. Are you here to
You guessed
post
it.
yap
To
clarity?
reach Aquila's realm in the sky, descendants of the Sky People must perform a bloodline ceremony, summon the spirits of our ancestors, and get their blessings. That's the only way for creatures on Earth to forge the rainbow bridge to the sky. And the soul of the first ancestor I want to see is here in the Grove.
Okay. The Rainbow Bridge is essential to retrieve the core flame of Aquila, but undertaking such a vital ceremony alone is far too risky.
Don't worry, I have little Ika with me. You will protect me, won't you?
He'll sit on fucking everyone and
Good, Ika. Well, what brings you here, Danny?
I'm collecting as many myths and research about Titans as I can. Everything about M4ACE is a valuable addition to our databank when I get back to the Astral Express.
Right. If all goes as planned, you and Gray will be able to go home after this mission.
Yep. Assuming we can actually break the curse about worlds beyond the sky, I have a feeling it's not going to be smooth sailing. Howdy next, welcome in.
Oh? Could it be that you too have some kind of hidden powers to make prophecies now?
That's not it, but I'm starting to question how real everything is after a conversation with a member of the Council of Elders. Having a Matrix moment, like he had a fucking... He'd say he took the red pill. He drank the Kool-Aid, y'all.
Nope. I didn't understand that either, little Ika.
Don't worry about it. There's a lot I still don't understand.
Since we've already met up, why don't you come with me, Danny?
I was thinking the same thing. The Grove is fraught with danger right now, and an extra pair of hands translate to extra security.
That's the dependable express guard for you. So, shall we get going?
Allons-y. Ooh. Boop.
The
Speed.
chroma coffer is vibrating. There must be memories of an ancestor nearby.
Okay, I'm just now realizing. Okay, this is gonna be a really random ass reference, but so I've been saying Yanis this entire time, right? But that's a real thing. It's Janice. Okay. I've like in my head it's been Yanis this entire time. I'm just now realizing that is incorrect because and here's why I remembered this. It is because in this very specific video, by Dr. Rat is a Minecraft modding video. He adds a fucking planet called Janus, and that's how he pronounces it. And I was like, wait, is that how you pronounce that? It is. It's close to the Janus in Greek, but the Latin pronunciation is Janus. Yeah.
This is the divine object of the Sky People, the Chroma Coffer. Our ancestors dictated that when a descendant of the Skyfolk is ready to challenge Aquila again, they must first awaken the spirits of their ancestors with the Chroma Coffer and receive their benediction. Only after this can the chosen Skyfolk reascend to the heavens.
I'm sorry, my whenever she says chroma coffer, I almost did it. My brain autocorrects to chroma conclave. I've watched way too much fucking Critical Role. Is it to prevent those who are not qualified from pointlessly losing their lives?
Very prudent, wouldn't you say? The soul of an ancestor slumbers here. Now, I will awaken them.
Right. Even Ika gets their fucking...
Twilight Courtyard. A descendant of the sky who has inherited the duty of flame chase. The time has come to fulfill our clan's destiny. I will join the heroes of the prophecy to return to the sky and retrieve the core flame. Ancestor, please bestow upon me your generous blessing.
Listen carefully to Hyacinth talk with an ancestor.
Who has awakened me?
Fucking Mushu ass moment.
It's I. Hi, Cynthia. A descendant of the Sky People. I apologize for interrupting your...
10,000 years will really give you a crink in the neck. Sorry.
You are...
I know that's not Mushu, but...
aren't you? I've read your story in our family tree. You were a righteous judge who vindicated many who were wrongfully accused.
I never imagined someone in this era would still remember my name.
Why do you sound so evil?
So, our bloodline and duty have continued to this distant age.
Why do you talk so slowly, Crispus?
Indeed, it has. I have awakened you in the hope of receiving your blessing. For the flame chase journey is nearing its perfect conclusion. And retrieving the core flame of Aquila is the final challenge the heroes will face.
Perfect conclusion. Hyacinthia, you look very young, and you do not have the bearings of a warrior who can contend with a titan. How can you convince me that this blessing will not turn into a curse, leading a child like you to your demise?
1,000 years ago, Seliosi, who conquered the skies, left behind legends and a will, entrusting the mission to return the Sky Titan's core flame to her descendants, to people like you and me.
Don't worry, I myself may not be a warrior, but I control the fat fuck, and fat fuck will sit on everything, and we'll just, if needed, we'll just turn into a black hole and just destroy everything.
Though I'm not a warrior, I will not turn away from the mission that has flowed through our blood for 1,000 years. And I am not fighting alone.
My trusty steed.
I have the strongest and most tenacious companions in the world. Amphorius is in an era brimming with heroes. The burden of retrieving Aquila's core flame no longer rests solely on the shoulders of the chosen Skyfolk.
That's okay, interesting.
I now wield the power of healing. I aim to mend the fissures in the sky and heal the wounds of the people. I desire to define the mission of the Skyfolk in my own terms. To conclude the vigil that has spanned millennia.
I sense resilience in your words. Not an outward resilience, but something deeper within. Receive my blessings, young Hyacinthia. May you gain wings to return to the sky via the bridge of rainbows.
She's gay,
Thank
guys.
you for your trust.
We got it.
We won't let you
The
down.
Bridge of Rainbows for Gay Month. Let's fucking go. Ooh, well done, Hyacin.
Thank you. My ancestors were all pretty strong-willed people. It won't be easy convincing them. I've run through these upcoming conversations in my head more times than I can count.
Hyacin says gay, right? Hell yeah.
Now, the next ancestor on the list. Her spirit is set to rest in the vortex of Genesis.
Ooh, huh. That's gonna be
Pity
fun.
that the ceremony has to be performed in strict order. Shall we head back to Akama together, Danny?
Who defines the ceremony? I have a suggestion. Remember how you suggested I learn the secret art of water from Faguse's priests? I've been practicing that in my spare time and made some progress. Now, as long as I have a spirit water with, as long as I have spirit water with me, I can use those techniques to carve a path directly to the vortex of Genesis. My man about to do the fucking
remember.
Moses shit again.
I didn't expect you to keep at it this long. That's so like you, Danny.
Compared to the currents of my home, the waters from my forest are rather untamed. Subduing the waters wasn't easy, but I've gotten the hang of it now.
That makes sense. Bagusa was always described as a fickle titan in the myths. Since you're offering, then let me put your skills to the test, Danny.
Hyacin is also named after Hyacinthus, who had a very gay relationship with Apollo. Good. This is the perfect quest to be playing in Gay Month. Hello? Oh shit, okay. Perfect timing for this quest. I stopped right before the last stream last week. I stopped right before the Hyacin section, and now we're in the Hyacin section, and it's all gay, and I'm like, ooh, we're good.
I'm counting on
And
you,
Fat
Danny.
Fuck is here, so it's even better. I will never get tired of calling them Fat Fuck. It's so funny. Under the raucous steps of their frenzied dance, the roar of celebration hides the world's heartbeat. Spirit water revealed the way.
The vortex of Genesis. Unbelievable. Danny is full of surprises.
Tell us about it. He fucking became a 5-star.
But this does feel way more disorienting than the ritual basin.
So how is she gonna fight Aquila? Give her the gold. I mean, yeah. Why not, right? Give him a good old therapy session. Give him a good old heal them to death. I don't know. Maybe they're undead. I don't know.
Wait, is Lady Treepy here too? And who is that next to her?
You not know Cypher?
Oh, I think I know who that is.
Okay, now she does.
Do you have to go already, Syphy? It's been ages since you were last in Akama. You could have taken some time to rest, and we could have caught up.
That's all right, big sister Treeby. I've gotten used to life on the road. Staying in this bustling city actually feels off. Besides, your prize student gave me an incredibly tough mission to handle.
Cut Snowy some slack, Syphy. He's still so young, yet he's shouldering all the responsibilities Aggie left behind.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's what we're dealing with here. We're dealing with a dead Aglaya, which is... I forgot about that part.
Besides,
Okay.
Snowy's not the kind to ask for help lightly. Since he came to you, It means you're the best person for the job.
You really spoil him, Big Sis Treeby.
Guess I'm past the age for someone to look after me.
I love Cypher.
Syfy.
Just kidding. I get it. That deliverer boy does have a certain charisma about him. He reminds me of Aglaia in her prime. Anyway, I'm about to head out. Oh, Big Sis Treeby, before I go, got a little gift for you.
Welcome in, Stephanie.
Well, didn't expect you to be so
Oh,
thoughtful.
and it's a little Zagreus here too. That's so cute. Oh, that's so cute.
That's a part of the game too. If you want to see the full picture of what's inside, you'll have to wait until nightfall.
A gift with a mysterious twist? Seriously?
Huh? Looks like we have company.
Lady Treeby, and this graceful lady must be Miss Cypher. I'm Hyacinthia from the Twilight Courtyard. Everyone calls me Hyacinth. Pleased to meet you.
Bright and cheery as a lamp. Well, hello there, pink child. I'm Cyphera from the long-fallen city-state of Dolos. As for the rest, it's all in the history books, so I don't need to repeat it here. So, you're from the Twilight Courtyard. Does that mean...
Yes, I'm a descendant of the Sky People, the Chrysos heir about to take over the authority of Sky.
You mod for the State server? I do. Does it show that I'm streaming on there too? No, it doesn't. That's weird. Somebody just found me. Hey. Hello. Hi, Shark. Welcome in.
Whoa! That's unexpected. I figured Celiosi's descendant
Yeah, I
would
haven't missed
be
too much. We just started Hyacinth section,
taller,
so.
stronger.
Taller. Even Cypher's calling her short.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Syfy. Cindy is a master of her craft.
Sounds like a slur.
She's the most skilled and dependable physician in all of Amphorius.
Oh my god, fucking Jason.
Don't worry, Lady Cypher. I may not be as strong and warlike as Lady Celiosi from 1,000 years ago, but I'm confident I can carry out the mission of the Skyfolk.
All this talk about missions, you're making it sound way too serious. You've got to look out for yourself, girl. Don't push yourself too hard. I'd hate to see that cute face all scratched out by Aquila's claws.
Syfy cracking jokes? Looks like you haven't forgotten what Aggie said all those years ago.
Anyway, I've got a mission to handle, so I'll get going. Good luck, Miss Hyacinth. And if things get tough, just let that deliverer take the lead.
The Heart of Darkness. Yeah.
Miss Cypher is in such a hurry.
He was deflecting, you mentioned Aglaia, she's like, whoa.
Don't worry, she's always been like that. It's good to have.
Delos
her
means
back
the
in
ill intention with which
Okinawa
crime was
again.
committed. Ooh, okay, interesting. I mean, that makes sense for Cypher, of all people. Although, maybe it doesn't, because, like, Cypher isn't about... She's kind of a Robin Hood figure, so, like, she's the only survivor of Dolos. So, like, she's... The crime that she does not have ill intent. I don't know, it's interesting.
Well, enough about her for now. You're here because of your mission, aren't you, Cindy? It's the perfect opportunity for me to go and tuck Syfy's gift away somewhere safe. The Vortex of Genesis is all yours.
It's like the ill intention or accepting that the ill that could have come from an action. Okay. I mean, again, it makes sense for the city of people that are all like criminals.
I will join the heroes of the prophecy to return to the sky and retrieve the core flame.
Okay.
Ancestor, please bestow upon me your generous blessing.
First with the ancestor.
Child, what brings you before me? Could it be you're a descendant of the Sky People?
Yes, I am Hyacinthia of the Twilight Courtyard, the successor of the Sky People's flame chase duty. You must be Gem Electra. Legend has it that during the Chrysos War, you led our people to ally with Akuma and held back the Kremnoan forces. It was your victory that earned the Sky People a place in the Holy City.
Hyacinthia, you seem well versed in our clan's history. And this is the Vortex of Genesis?
Why is your soul here if you don't know what it is?
It is. Look, 10 stars have already been lit. The Chrysos Heir's flame chase journey is nearing its end.
Are those the core flames of Fagusa and Giorios?
They are.
Does that mean Hycelans and the Mountain Dwellers successfully carried out their duty?
Well, I mean, Hycelans is dead, right?
As fellow pillars of Amphorius, who would have thought that Sky's duty could only be fulfilled after 1,000 years?
It's because Sky shelters all beneath it. If it were to shatter, the world would fall apart with it. That's why Lady Aglaia made the core flame of Aquila the final step in our campaign.
Aglaia? Is she still on the flame chase journey after
well, I mean,
1,000
about that.
years?
Unfortunately, she has recently left us. But you're right. She was indeed still guiding the Chrysos heirs.
Oh, she had the same voice as Mighty's mom. I was thinking she sounds like Cersei.
Incredible. That girl actually
can hear
managed to endure the merciless erosion of time, and lasted for so long.
I think I would have to
Answer me,
listen back to
Hyacinthia.
them.
Since you recognize me, you must have also read my writings, no?
Every record regarding my lineage is etched in my memory, including your words.
In that case, you're probably aware of the prophecy I sought from a certain Trebios.
Yeah, she was just here. You missed her.
Yes. At the end of the Rainbow Bridge, the Sky Folk will mend dusk and dawn. But unfortunately, no ancestor has ever been able to truly decipher its meaning.
I see. Yet, Trebios' prophecies never fail. Perhaps you'll be the one to witness its fulfillment, child. May the prophecy lead you to a gentle fate.
Thank you, Lady Ectra. Whatever fate the prophecy holds, I'll face it head on. It's only by giving everything we have that we can truly accept any outcome with a smile. Won't you agree?
I like you, child. I wish this conversation could go on a little longer. Take my blessing, Hyacinthia. When I first saw you, I indeed had my doubts. But your resolve has touched me. If Sky's divinity is fated to pass on, I hope it incorporates your optimism and kindness.
Your blessing is a treasure beyond measure, General. Rest well. I'll make sure your gift is put to its best use. General Ectra is so different from how the records described her. She's quite a gentle person. All right, time to head back to the Grove. I shouldn't keep Danny and little
People like that
Ika
tend
waiting.
to like. People like her tend to be like that, whereas like, you think they're gonna be super aggressive and super like vicious and raw, but they're like metal fans. Like my favorite people on earth are metal fans, and they're all like the sweetest people
It went
ever.
great. Your spirit water art was a
But you
huge
wouldn't
help.
think that just by looking at them. Am I share what your ancestor spirit said to you?
What's wrong, Danny?
Nothing. It sounds like everything went smoothly. It's just I'm a bit concerned about the prophecy I mentioned. That depends on the metal fans. True, but for the most part, like the stereotype about metal fans being like mean is not, or being like burly, super aggressive people, for the most part isn't true. A lot of them are like the sweetest people you will ever meet. It was bikers. At the end of the Rainbow Bridge, the Skyfolk will mend at dusk and dawn. Here's like a Chinese idiom about that. Hold on. I have my Chinese idiom book right next to me. Hold on. I can somehow sense a hint of sadness in those brief words. That would be a long...
You've always been a bit of a sensitive soul, haven't you, Danny? Lady Trina deciphers countless prophecies every day, and this one's just another among many. Don't worry too much about it.
I hope so.
Come on, Danny. Don't look so gloomy. We're gonna have to take a long trip for the final visit to the ancestors.
Where are we going?
Our final stop is Lord Mighty's home, Castrum Kremnos.
We're gonna show up and it's gonna be like the fight. It's gonna be a disaster. Like...
We're here. This is it.
It'd be like burning. It's gonna be like everything is like like everything. He lost everything. Like Castrum Kremnos.
Lord Mighty has been fighting the Black Tide here, alone day after day. I'm worried about him.
He sent a message earlier carried by thunder warning us to watch out for the Flame Reaver's actions.
That means he hasn't been consumed by the Black Tide's madness yet. We're here to complete an important mission. We shouldn't interfere with this battlefield. Don't you agree, Danny?
I agree.
There. That sleeping spirit
Oh, poor
is
baby.
my grandmother.
Well, that's cool. Your grandmother?
Yes, my grandmother Jacintha was a warrior. She represented the Twilight Courtyard in the Kremnos Festival.
What does just Cynthia mean?
She fought her
What is
way
that a
through
reference
every
to? That's gotta be a
challenge and
reference,
reached
right?
The final stage of the Kremnos Festival. She was just one step away from securing a peace treaty for the Skyfolk, but was ultimately defeated by the champion warrior of that time. I've never looked too deeply into the details of such
Let's just hide Cynthia again? Okay,
violence.
okay.
The scroll simply described it as a glorious duel. But behind the glorious duel
He's named after her grandma.
was a
Oh, that's
tragic
cute.
end. Not long after the festival, my grandmother's injuries worsened, and she passed away far from home. This prophecy tablet was left here by the Kremnoans to honor her final wish. Her death marked the final collapse of the Twilight Courtyard, already fragile under the shadow of war.
The Kronos warrior she fought against.
Was Lord Krataros.
Yeah, you still saved his life even though he took your family.
Seeing him lying there, gravely wounded, bleeding out. I can't put what I felt at that moment into words. But when I heard Lord Craterhouse took that fatal blow to protect Lady Trianne, all those tangled feelings faded away. To quote Lord Finan, Craterhouse must have done that to become a better man.
Takes courage to forgive. You're every bit as strong as your ancestors, Iacine.
You're getting better at this, Danny.
But what?
In her final diary entry, my grandmother wrote that when the moment of destiny comes, a descendant of the Sky People would deliver the message of their departure to her spirit. I wonder what she'd think when the one awaking her turns out to be her beloved granddaughter.
Oh.
I will join the heroes of the prophecy to return to the sky and retrieve the core
Certified
flame.
Hu Tao moment right there.
Ancestor, please bestow upon me your generous blessing.
Listen carefully to Hyacinth talk with her grandmother. Hi, Jacinthia.
Is this the world of the living?
Correct.
Wait.
You've all grown up. What?
Could you be?
Grandmother, it's me. Your Hyacinthia.
Hyacinthia, my little hummingbird.
Oh, it's adorable.
Why? How? Why is it you who
Oh,
awakened
she
me?
sing-songed that. That's so cute.
I have never imagined this. I thought I would feel happy for all my ancestors when this day came, but now I can't even experience the joy of seeing you again.
Do you remember that you and Father took me to my very first skyrite when I was 8? Back then, you wanted me to pick one accessory out of 4. The sun crown representing nobility, the storm bracelet symbolizing strength, the ice ring embodying wisdom, and the radiant pendant signifying kindness. Grandmother, do you remember the one I chose?
You spoke an innocent little prayer, infusing a faint thread of light to that modest pendant.
Yes, and I remember how surprised you were. In all those centuries, no other child of the Sky People had ever made the same choice I did.
Hyacinthia, there was a time when I thought you were a timid child. You never had much interest in
That's
swords or
one way of
battle,
saying a
and had
coward.
no relation to that fiery determination and strength in our blood. Yet I've told myself that's not a bad thing.
Barbara got even cuter.
If
I know
my
she's
hummingbird
adorable.
could live her life in kindness and optimism, then it'd be a good thing. I never thought the burden of retrieving the core flame of Aquila would fall to you.
Don't worry about me, Grandmother. I believe what makes someone a Skyfolk isn't just outstanding strength, but the capacity to shape the world. When the world cried out for a hero to challenge the gods 1,000 years ago, Zeliosi stepped forward and began the flame-chasing era. And now, as the flame chase journey nears its end, this broken world is crying out for something else. Healing. Isn't it poetic? A saga that spans 1,000 years, began with Sky, and will also end with Sky.
You're still as optimistic as ever, just like when you were a kid. If your mind is set, Hyacinthia, then carry your resolve through to the very end.
Let's fucking go.
Return to the sky with my blessing.
Make that gay bridge, bitch.
And watch over this world on the threshold of salvation.
Grandmother, thank you. I have one.
I started to end with Alicia, yeah.
Speak, Hyacinthia. We should still have some time.
Before you go, could you tell me the tale of the Sky Hero once more?
Oh, it's so
Just
cute.
like you used to.
Then listen closely, my dearest hummingbird. After all, this will be the last time. For millennia, the Titans waged relentless wars, leaving the world scarred and ravaged.
This is so cute. I love this.
A century of the Chrysos War plunged the nations into chaos and decay. Until a spear, fueled by mortal rage, pierced through the smoke and flames that buried the prophecy of deliverance. Aquila, the celestial shaper, the 100-eyed divine bird crowned with the blazing sun and wielding thunder.
This definitely is art. Okay, so that is so Seraphim level of like crazy shit. Now, this is how you do exposition? True. Tell me a story, grandmother. Well, child.
Those struck blind in 99 eyes by Nicanor, they kept one eye glaring at the children of Twilight who received divine blessing, yet turned their weapons against the gods. The Chrysos heir of the sky, Seliosi, the Day Thunder Knight, ascended the forbidden lands of the Eye of Twilight at dusk, clad in wings.
This reminds me, you know what this voice reminds me of? You were voiced by... This reminds me a lot of Del Aldrich, of how Del Aldrich did, of Del Aldrich's like performance in all of Wizard 101.
To her left was the lion-headed Solipus the Sunlit Wings, whose roars breathed divine flames and scorched the world. To her right was the horse-bodied Lunibus, the Moonlit Plume, whose graceful steps trampled the stars in the heavens.
Yeah, the art is actually really cool. Hold on. I'm just gonna screen grab this because it is actually kind of dope. Let's go. No, it reminds me of. I pull up the dev diary that did her. Reminds me of this lady. Reminds me of her. Like slightly nicer, but yeah. Oh, I didn't turn on my browser for that.
Thank you all for never giving up on this world.
You have been...
Yeah,
Get through this
that's her
and they
voice.
say you're doing grandmother right. What an...
It's kind of the style that just Cynthia reminds me of.
The warrior and her two beasts challenged the ruler of the sky, determined to seize the divine core flame through plunder. The Titans' every roar summoned lightning bolts, and their every movement stirred cyclones. The wounded Titan's blood poured down like boiling rain upon the world and converged into scalding torrents. in the final moments of battle, the sunlit wings set the Titan's wings aflame, while the moonlit plume sealed the divine body. The battered hero of the sky, with her wings broken and her body covered in wounds, struggled to lift her spear and pierced the last monstrous eye. The Titan's divine body crashed to the ground, and with it, the sky tore apart like fabric, about to fall with its god. The fear and pleas of mortals urged the hero of the sky to rise again.
Nothing quite like some sky horror. I absolutely adore horror that has to do with the sky being weird. I think it's so fascinating. I think it's such a cool and subtle way of just making things just terrifying all of a sudden. Like discoloring the sky or putting something in the sky that shouldn't be there or whatever. There is an entire Magnus Archives episode about the sky, which is one of my favorites. Like it like if you can do it right, it gets freaky real fast. I love it. Like the idea of like the sky tearing apart and like having to witness that is terrifying, because like the sky is such a big thing. Having something go wrong with it immediately makes like whatever's happening feels so much more colossal. So like, yeah, like that entire concept I just love.
Seliosi, the Day Thunder Knight, the first of the Chrysos heirs to slay a god in this world, charged into the crumbling body of Aquila with her two fearless winged companions. She merged with the Titan, holding up the sky once more, only to leave behind a powerful message for the world. My descendants will be blessed and cross the Rainbow Bridge back to the sky. At the end of the prophecy of Genesis, they will reclaim the core flame from my hands.
Why does she have like a moment there at the end? Like, you could hear the shivers run down her spine.
Today's the day.
Oh, she's voiced now. That's weird. I was watching a Ops video about the 5 sons in Aztec myth the other day. I really enjoyed the story. Ooh, that reminds me of a magic card. There is a magic card that's the entire thing. Glimmer Void. This entire plane it has 5 different suns, 1 for each type of mana in the game, and you get 3 of the suns here in Glimmer Void. It's so fucking cool. Yeah, Rachel Chow is so fucking good. I love Rachel Chow. Her voice was so fitting for Cell. It was so just like so weird, or like it was so it fit her like gremlin energy. I loved it.
Wow, I didn't expect it to be so lively up here. Are these people here to send off the Chrysos heirs?
There's Vinen. Let's go talk to him.
The new VA sounds a little bit more mature. Like it kind of brings like an old hag vibe to Stella that I'm not a huge fan of. Okay, sorry. I saw I had enough, so I was like, okay, I gotta.
I know this is a big ask, Mnemosyne.
Mnemosyne is a name. Good lord.
Please don't say that, Lord Finan. It's an honor for us to be entrusted with this task.
Go then. Let's hope our concerns don't come true.
I hope you all return safely.
I'm still finally reached puberty at 2 years old. But like, the thing is though, it's not like her voice got deeper. It almost got higher pitched, it just got rougher. Bring her a trash can. Yeah, we need to wait for her to actually go full gremlin mode.
Partner, you didn't oversleep this time, did you?
Nope. Oh, maybe I'll go back for a quick nap.
Since you're here, make yourself comfortable.
Mem is not
You can take a
amused.
nap while we're waiting for everyone else. Ready, comrade? If all goes according to
Comrade.
plan, this could be the last battle where we fight at each other's side. If the curse separating Amphorius from the world beyond the sky is truly Aquila's doing, then you'll be able to return home after their fall.
Hey, he's just frozen butterfly. Is he supposed to be on the fern? I think he's supposed to be on the fern. Never mind. He isn't the only one sounding more mature. Find out his melodot too. I mean, he has, but that's also because he's been like deeply traumatized the past couple days. As for Stell, she's just kind of got a new voice actor out. She just has a new PA.
Really? That's the first time I've heard that.
She just makes things up. Don't take it too seriously.
Shut up, Mem. Let me be poetic.
Sorry, no.
Don't worry. Don Hung mentioned that Counselor Lygus can help you with that.
I'll miss you all.
You sound a little insincere there, buddy.
That was totally insincere, partner.
Shush.
That would be a problem.
Aren't you
I need to
reincarnating
get
as
you
a
home
slime eye
before
mean a
Aranova.
Titan?
Let's leave the emotional goodbyes for later. That'll give us some time to figure out what we should be feeling at that time. Besides, when we were
Fighting is doing his best not to crash out.
Seal
Especially to the I'll miss
slammers.
you all. When we were playing Seal Slammers. I never played that actually, so
That bumping seal game, didn't you teach me something back? Crack the champagne at halftime to watch victory slip away.
I never did that event. Well, it's 10 out of 12th time now. You totally open the
Well,
champagne.
then I have to use something else Don Hung taught me as comeback. The last mile is the hardest.
Hey, speaking of Don Hung, where is he?
He arrived before
Right
everyone else
here.
and climbed to the cliff top to wait for us. He's probably not keen on being the center of attention.
Yeah, no, he is not.
Lord Finan, please make sure you all come back safely.
We won't. Don't worry.
Please defeat the indifferent Eye of Twilight and
We will.
restore compassionate sky to Amphorius.
Thank you all for your... But I'm not the main attraction today. Please don't hesitate.
Miss Hyacinth, the chosen daughter of the sky.
She's not just the pride of Akama. While the Flame Chase journey is led by the Chrysos heirs, it's not just those chosen. Let's extend our gratitude to the 2 warriors of the Outlands who bravely stepped up and risked their...
Hero, your saga will be chronicled in epics
No, it won't. Don't
and
worry.
celebrated across the new world.
No, it won't. You'll forget me. Don't worry. That's I know. I have a feeling. I know this is how this is gonna work. Once we reset the timeline or whatever, I'm gonna be deleted from the fucking history books. Lygus will be sure of that shit.
Warrior from the Outlands, endowed with the might of Orynyx, the vanguard of deliverance.
Looks like you mastered public speaking now.
After all this time, you should know when I'm just being polite and when I'm genuinely speaking from the heart. That praise was heartfelt, partner. Had I not trusted my instincts and put my faith in you and Don Hung, it's hard to imagine what might have become of Ak. The guest of honor has arrived.
Let's go. Hi, Scene. Put her in a fucking trans ass ribbons.
People of Akama, I've been blessed by the ancestors of the Sky People.
Watch, she like missed one of them. She like completely forgot one of them. It's like, oh fuck, I was supposed to do 4. I was supposed to do 4 of them. God damn it. And she just thrown like ruins the entire, oop, there's the end of the game. We're good. Where's Fat Fuck? The good question. Hyacinth, what did you do with Fat Fuck? Bring Fat Fuck out right now.
To me, and to have me claim the core flame of Aquila. Today is the year 4932 of the light calendar.
Good lord, that's a long
1062
time.
years since the hero Seliosi initiated the flame chase journey. I, Hyacinthia of the Sky People, am prepared to lead the children of humanity back to the sky.
History doesn't breathe evenly.
That's a year after Mighty's ascension.
times,
We
it
have been here for a
suspends its breath
year.
for millennia,
Good
as though time is
lord,
frozen.
y'all.
At other times, it pants rapidly, as if poised to topple the
Time is
world and our
weird. Time is a
civilization
soup.
in an instant.
Time is a fucking weird suit, dude.
Its hurried gasps have sparked a tempest, sweeping all of us along.
Doesn't time work differently
as an
for you? I wouldn't be
observer,
surprised. Like,
you've witnessed the return.
if we've been
of
here
four
for
core
4,000 years according to the Astral Express calendar, or if Enforce has been around for 4,000 years according to the, or almost 5,000 years, I think, according to Hyacinth, that's just impressive. Yeah, almost 5,000 years. If that's according to like the Astral Express definition of a year, which is real world definition of a year, that they have been around for like that's weird, right? You have to think that like whatever the calendar they're using started 5,000 years ago. This calendar that we're using started 2,000 years ago, and like look at what we have. We have technology, we have all, like, I'm streaming to you this video game across the internet with a very high quality computer and all my audio equipment, and you're watching stuff on phones and in laptops and computers and shit. They're here in the year 5000, and what have they accomplished? Very little. It's like, it's whack. It's so whack.
And now,
and the
it's
perils
your
of
turn to fulfill
timescales.
your duty. Please, guide us into the heart of the storm.
They got the internet. True, they
as the
do. But
executioner
that was all
of
through
this mission.
Aglaïas. I mean, but they also record things on like physical like slates and shit. Like, yeah, I don't know.
Splendid gods once walked the paths we walk.
Ascend. Hello, how's welcome? Did you miss something? Not much, actually. We're about to make the gay bridge. So. way before 2,000 years. Yes, I get that, but it's just weird to think like this is a thing that like world builders often run into is like, when did writing start? So like in Mesopotamia, it was 5,000 years ago is when writing started, right? And you also have to think that they've been existing for probably more than 5,000 years. They didn't just like pop in existence and immediately start recording their date. But it's just the fact that they have a continuous calendar which has been existing for longer than us, than our current calendar that we're using. And like it gets really, really weird when you think about it.
Thanks for waiting, Dunham. The team tasked with conquering Aquila has finally assembled.
We've reshaped the history of the world with our hands over and over. I bet this trailblazing expedition could even make Akivili jealous. We'll be home as soon as this battle finishes. No. Yeah, no.
So full
or
of
maybe we
energy,
do, and
comrades.
maybe we get Marchie. Do
Seems
we
I
get
chose the
Marchie?
perfect day.
Oh, let's see. Stella's gonna go back to the Express and give her girlfriend a kiss.
It's all yours now.
Look at how shit she is.
Legend tells of the Skyfolk once divided into many tribes.
I miss Marchie. I did too. I want to talk to
The
Marchie.
Sunfolk worshipped the sun. The Rainfolk were devoted to storms. And the Winterfolk waited for signs in the snow. Our ancestors lived under Aquila's light. Yet they were blinded to all but one color.
I still think Mem is marching all down that hill. Aw. The love's so strong, she fucking manifests herself as a pink squirrel.
They forgot that the light that illuminates the world is made of countless different colors. That's why the rainbow is my favorite. For not only does it reflect the many colors, it is also a bridge.
And it's gay.
And I want
On
to
Gay
use the
Month.
rainbow bridge
Ayo.
to link everyone's hearts and give hope to every soul on Earth.
It's the gay bridge.
Ancestors,
Let's go.
with the rainbow as your guide, lead me back to the home of the Skyfolk, a land we have not seen for 1,000 years. Oh, Rainbow Bridge, please guide us to ascend to the skies once more.
Watch, it just like conks out. It just stops. Like, it just doesn't fucking work. Well, that's actually pretty good.
Friends, let us soar together.
Ooh. Happy Pride, fuckers! Happy Pride! Woo! Anyways. Me and the gay homies pull up to walk over the gay bridge.
Bridge is truly an amazing experience.
Me and the homies walk. Me and my homies love the gay bridge.
The Eye of Twilight. It's the legendary sky fortress of Aquila. I never imagined that one day I'd be able to step foot on it.
My ancestors once built a magnificent civilization among the heavens. The Eye of Twilight, which we are standing on,
It's like the gay
is the home
zebra
of
crossing.
Aquila, and the hardest must be where the hero Seliosi stood when she challenged Aquila and began the first step of the flame chase journey. We are here to end the journey she began.
It's our turn to challenge the Titan.
Yes, what we must do will not change, no matter how much of the legends are true.
According to historical records, the civilization that worshipped Aquila once mastered advanced technology, which made their strategically located sky castrum the only force that could face Castrum Kremnos head-on in the Chrysos War.
Oh, so it's a fucking flying city? I know how those go in
But they
most,
were divided
in most
within.
fucking fantasy.
The frequent wars started by the Chrysos heirs drained their power, especially after the prophecy descended. In the
I'm still
end,
not
they
giving
had
up
to
the
hide
correct theory that
among
March is the
clouds,
driller as a Tazarant.
far from the
Okay,
conflicts raging
that
below.
would be even funnier if we take that, if we extend that to the March is Mem thing. So Mem is March, who is a driller, who is Tazarant. That would be so fucking funny. It's just a Russian nesting doll of hidden identity. A flying city that appears in a story. Me, that city's about to fall. Yeah, exactly. A flying city. Me, that is a symbol for the hubris of man. It is about to fall violently to the ground and or become corrupted into a Final Fantasy VI as boss fight moment. Again, Critical Role. I watched way too much of that.
Apparently, the division was between the two most important sky tribes, the Sun Folk and the Rain Folk. And Celiosi's frustration towards the endless strife among her people made her turn her spear towards the Titan above.
Some parts of this place reminds me a bit of the city in the sky from Twilight Princess. Oh my god, I love that game. Oh. Was her attack really that high?
After driving the enraged Titan to the brink of defeat with her two winged companions, they all vanished somewhere in the sky.
That's a good line.
Her achievements were unparalleled, even if later legends exaggerated the details.
I absolutely adore Twilight Princess. I need to replay that game at some point. I need to play that game. It's such a good game.
Yet she still could not end Aquila, nor bring back the core flame of Sky. Some say she sealed the wrath of the god within herself, trapping them deep within the Eye of Twilight to support the heavens of Amphorius forever.
I just love how short she is here in this dude. That's so fun. You look at it. Somebody shot a shrink ray at Barbara, for real, for real.
In other words, she became one with the Titan. I would have considered it a fairy tale, but after seeing what happened with Professor Anaxa, as that Titan and that fused hero been looking down on the world from here for 1,000 years.
Still mad they're adding Wind Waker to the game selection on Switch, but not Twilight Princess. They really do need to remake Twilight Princess, I think, and not on the Wii U. Like, they need to actually just, like, straight up... I think Twilight Princess needs a remaster. Or, like, a remake or whatever, because... Oh. So, didn't Twilight Princess already kind of get an HD remaster?
Maybe the Eye of Twilight has already turned into ruins.
Been so long, plus I've seen my son lost to this monster, the man behind slaughter. He's been gone. I sing this stupid song so that I can ponder the sanity of your mother. Oh, sorry.
I can kind of feel how big and empty this place is, but all I can see is darkness.
What's on the other side of this?
Maybe it's the celestial mural. The Sky City believes that mural to be connected to Amphorius' sky, and any weather condition depicted on it will become actual weather. The mural would reflect Aquila's shifting mood, like clear skies, fog, snow, or thunderstorms. The Sky Priests would gather here during peaceful times and pray to the god for warm breezes and good harvests. To put it in words that Gray and Danny would understand, just think of it as a massive screen.
Is there just a fucking computer? Like... What's the appropriate resolution?
In any case, Exploring in the dark is never a good option. If we could light up the mural, it might just provide us with the light needed to that really conspicuous device. Might be part of the ritual.
Ah, yes.
Let's go take a look.
Let's yap.
It's dark, so watch your feet.
Love how Hyacinth keeps ignoring us. I mean, she's gotta in order to, like, she knows that we're breaking the fourth wall. She knows. Hyacinth knows. Also, I played the beginning of Baldur's Gate 3 enough times. I know that this is, like, suspicious and not a great idea. Trying to, like... Okay, that's weird. This is like the scene in Incredibles where Mr. Incredible is like in the screen looking through all the supers that Syndrome has killed, and it's in that one big ass screen that's like a half circle around him, or like a semi-sphere around him. Or like another, because like that's what I'm getting here, is from the shape of these lines and how big it is. It's one big ass screen. As in like a semicircle around us. That movie's way darker than, oh yeah, no, The Incredibles is a really dark movie. No, but then I'm also getting the Stanley Parable vibes, if you know what I'm referring to there. That moment in the Stanley Parable. I mean, it's not really spoilers, it's pretty early on in the game, but it's pretty easy to find too. Let's go touch it, see what turns on. How about it? Got any leads? Do I need to put a...
I have no idea how to turn it on. If only we had help from the wisdom of those who came before us.
Hack it. I don't know. Silverwolf, where are you?
I almost forgot. Gray, Memi, can I borrow your powers?
Due to the demigod of time.
Got it! We just need to find the scattered memory nearby, right? That's simple. Give me a little time. Feel the flow of time. Over there.
Also the power of over fucking time. Yeah, I know.
And over there. Done! There haven't been many people for a while, so the traces of time are super obvious.
I knew you could do it, Memi.
Memi!
You are a huge help.
Memi! That's a cute nickname.
Arrogant son of folk. The Titan will condemn your brazen
Mem does sound like
disrespect.
Marge. I mean, she does have a very cute voice. Compared, like, and so does Marge. So, I mean... Makes sense, but also... Not enough evidence. But also, yeah, I mean it's a funny theory.
You that shape the sky. Why do you avoid the pursuit of dark clouds? The Sunborn see your behavior as an act of favoritism towards them, and weaponize this reason to oppress my people. The Rainfolk will not suffer in silence. Oh God, if you remain silent, we shall have to forge our own weapons and resist the malice concealed under your brilliance. May the Eye of Twilight never open. And may torrid rains descend forever.
Avoid the pursuit of dark clouds. Aquila doesn't like rainstorms. It seems a little hard to believe, but we should write this clue down first.
Okay, interesting. Write that down, write that down.
Foolish rainfolk.
Rainfolk?
The great Aquila has already left a mark of their manifestation on the golden clouds.
Rainfuck. You rainfucks. That would be so easy. That would be such an easy way of like insulting people. Like you goddamn rain fuck. You little rain, you sun fuck.
The gods' choice is clear. Only we, the Sunborn, are the true heirs of the sky. This war is destined to end in the victory of the Sunfolk. May the Eye of Twilight never close. May eternal daylight embrace the land.
Get it, Twilight Princess? Haha.
Left a mark among the golden clouds. Is this referring to the celestial mural? But we can't see anything right now. It is, as the rumors said. The sky castrum was far from nighted.
To Magma and Aqua, but make them Greek, yeah. That's right, who brought up pen and paper to jump a guy? Exactly. I have history and answers to riddles. Fear me, Aquila.
My guess was right. This venue is indeed where celestial rituals were performed. Memi, can you retrieve even more memories?
No problem at all. Here goes. There we are.
Wow, convenient.
Wind, snow, rain, shine. In the name of the sky's 100 eyes, I bring celestial phenomena upon the world. The turn of dawn and dusk. Commanding the celestial globe. Awaken, celestial mural.
Stop, foolish cloud! How dare you tamper with the celestial globe and distort the weather? This is blasphemy!
The Titan bequeathed the celestial globe to our ancestors, so that we could divide the light and dark equally between day and night, so that all things could grow beneath the celestial phenomenon they preferred. But the Sunborn have asserted control over the celestial mural. And now the days are endless, subjecting the land to drought and burning. And you have the gall to accuse the Rainfolk, who you've oppressed.
The land? It is our eternal nemesis. How can storm clouds and rain, unloved by Aquila, lead the Skyfolk to victory in the Chrysos War? Your character is as weak as your faith. Go seek out a corner untouched by the sun and weep solitary tears in the shadows. Huh. That's all you lot know how to do anyway. Cry in silence.
Then let us show you what we are really made of.
You? What are you?
Sounds like a nice guy. Yeah, he kind of does.
What are you trying to do?
Fanatics whose minds have been muddled by the heat. By Aquila above, meet your demise.
Did he just fucking smite this man? She just fucking went, you rain fucks. And then she just like, mods ban this man. Mods decimate this man into a fine dust. Whoa! Stabbing noises intensify.
Memory.
He just fucking does the that one gif of the emoji just like disintegrating. Just like whoa! Fucking Luigi falling off a Rainbow Road ass sounds. Whoa! Wait, hold on. I need to play this. That is not what I'm looking for. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? I look up Luigi falling scream. The sound. Wow. That's it. That's not it. Why is this so hard to find? I don't know. Okay, anyways.
The brutal internal strife is sad to see. It appears the Sky Cities didn't fall to external threats after all.
The proud Sunfolk saw themselves as divinely chosen, exacting long-standing oppression on other tribes. And the Rainfolk suffering beneath them began resenting the divine and plotted their retaliation.
Divine set the stage and the mortals performed the play. This isn't the first time we've witnessed such a scene while trailblazing.
No matter the era, conflict among humans is destined to persist. Having witnessed the actions of Kindness and the Cleaners, it isn't so hard to understand this piece of history.
The Resistance did nothing wrong.
There's nothing but empty silence here.
The hero Seliosi. How did she view the ancient feud between the Sunfolk and Rainfolk? The legends focus on her god-slaying expedition, but are hazy on the fall of the Sky Denizens.
Because they don't want you to remember that part. Reasons.
Perhaps I can piece together the true face of history here.
One step at a time. Do you remember the verse that Rainfolk sang, Hyacinth? Perhaps that's the key to unlocking the Celestial Mural.
Yes, I already memorized it. Now.
And then when she speaks it, the same ancient Sunfolk will stop her. Is like, "Stop, criminal scum! You have violated the law."
Wind, snow, rain, shine. In the name of the sky's 100 eyes, I bring celestial phenomena upon the world.
That's ominous. The sky's 100 eyes.
The turn of dawn
Seraphim
and dusk,
moment.
commanding the celestial globe. Awaken, celestial mural.
Bolt. Oh, it literally is. Oh, it literally is that. Oh my god.
Golden clouds, blazing radiance.
So we find out we'll do his stabbing with the sword. That happens, yeah.
What a breathtaking scene.
Look, the mark of their manifestation mentioned by the memory fragment. Oh, hello.
How chilling. I wonder if Aquila is also watching us.
They are. Don't worry.
I remember the Rainfolk mentioned the Titan dislikes overcast days. We might be able to use this to our advantage and change how the mark is behaving by changing the weather on the mural.
Okay, imagine being a commoner down, like, wait. So, I imagine, like, what's about to commence is, like, a sequence where they start debugging the Celestial Mural to make it, like, work in a way that, like, triggers Aquila or whatever. But imagine being, so, like, like, when I'm debugging, like, code or whatever, I make a lot of changes really quickly, really, like, in very small changes in short sequences, just to make sure, like, just to check what's wrong. Imagine being a commoner in a situation like that, where they just start randomly changing all the things that, like, the weather in really short, like, why is it raining? Oh, now it's snowing. Oh, what? Now it's sunny and it's thunderstorming? What the fuck? Like, really quick sequences. When this affect Akuma? Exactly, Donhung.
The mural probably lost its original function ages ago. Akima's light comes from the dawn device shouldered by Kefali anyway.
Just Midwestern weather, true.
That being said, there's no power in this device anymore. We have to find another celestial globe if we want to change the weather in the mural. Ah, there! That circular device. I'm quite familiar with it. That's a west wind compass of the Twilight Courtyard. We can use it to create a miniature rainbow bridge to walk on. Who knows? It might even lead us to other areas of the Eye of Twilight.
Yeah, Akuma saying the weather change every few seconds. What the fuck are they doing up there? Sorry guys, we're debugging it. Oh, like, give us a second. It'll be normal in a minute.
Technology passed down from the Golden Age is finally proving useful. Let's go. Leave the adjustments and calibrations to me.
Climate controller. Climate change. I like how they very prudently did not name it climate changer. Very cool. Eye of Twilight Aquila. Gather storms as wings, hang 1,000 stars as eyes. I beseech you, rend apart the abyss of chaos, that the unyielding, the fuck, that the unyielding may stand, the eagle soar beyond the clouds. Your vigil through instance. Okay. We grab these. Ooh. Sorry. Boop. Okay, we have 42. I'm gonna take a real quick break here before we continue on. So give me a quick second here to get this set up and going again. Music. There you go. Okay. I will be right back. Give me a second. I like how you know me well enough to know that when you talk about hibiscus, I'm immediately gonna talk about how it's not actually tea. If you put leaves in, no, it's not. That's not what. So the definition of tea is anything that's made out of a very specific plant. Anything that is not made. Oh, why did the music stop? Okay, the music stopped. But the definition of tea is as anything made from the leaves of the Camellia sinensis plant. Anything that isn't made out of specifically Camellia sinensis is not tea. It is an herbal infusion. So that is the definition of tea. But yeah. But I've returned. Do y'all want to see do y'all want to see my fucking there is a video that has been like that is pretty much baby sensory video, but for me specifically, like this is like the very definition of my baby sensory video, just tailor made for me. The it's this fucking no Pengu video. It's fucking Hu Tao and Farina. Like I'm obsessed with how Hu Tao does the like little head shake on this one. Like this entire video is just my fucking hold on, let me actually turn on the browser sound so you can hear. And like I'm just obsessed with this. I don't know why. It's just so like sensory. It's really catchy, but also it's Farina and Hu Tao. I'm like, yeah. I'm just being gremlins and I love it. But yeah, that's my baby sensory video. That's tailor made for me. Anyways, we continue. I'll like eat some cheese and nuts and stuff. I watched that one too. Yeah, he really does. Like, the animations are so clean too. It's ridiculous. Like, a lot of the stuff that people make in like MMD or whatever with the Genshin models get a little bit clunky, right? There's always a little bit of weird weirdness with like the fabrics and that stuff, but everything that No Pengu makes is so polished. It's absurd. Did you get tea? I did not. I have water. I've already had enough tea for the day, but I have water. Oh, we are good. Let's continue. That huge golden pool down there.
A boiling pool of gold, said to be the energy source that powers the Eye of Twilight's divinity. You should watch your step as you walk.
That's not how that works. If the pool of gold is boiling, there is something to be powering it to keep it at a high enough temperature for it to be boiling. It is it's turning. You are inhaling gold fumes, y'all. That's not good. That is, you should be dead right now. What the fuck are you guys doing here? And that, like, how is boiling gold an energy source? Okay, sorry.
The mechanical structure is a bit different from the one used in the Twilight Courtyard.
Boiling piss would be a different.
How should I put this?
Would it be a different problem? Because that is
a little more complicated.
All Because if I'm made of 70% water and eat tea leaves, my nose is made of 70% tea. Me, honestly. Me at all times. No, like, Yeah, boiling piss would be a different problem because that's you're inhaling so much ammonia there, and that's a problem. Wow.
Can you handle it, Hyacinth?
They're just built different. Yeah, Ayash. Built different enough to inhale just absurd amounts of gold fumes.
This might take a while, but I think I can manage.
What actually happens if you inhale enough gold? Okay, it can cause something called metal fume fever. And then there's also symptoms of gold toxicity, inflammation of skin or dermatitis, damage to the kidneys or nephritis, damage to the platelet function, causing whatever that is, inflammation of blood vessels, known as vasculitis, enlarged lymph nodes, itching. Lots of stuff. So yeah, they should be like dying. At the starting point, finish point, and direction of the arrow on the compass. Wait. Use the select button to choose a specific rein, and use the rotate button to turn it. When a route has been connected, a hint will appear in the compass different. Okay.
Deep breaths and find the way out.
Okay, so puzzle time. Maybe I just don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like the idea of golden blood, of boiling. But that also doesn't get the like. It doesn't solve the issue of that's not a power source. That is a power drain.
I think this should be right.
I was gonna say blue, but that one guy turned blue. Yeah, no, that's over.
Well done. Now we can
I don't think
cross.
about it. It looks cool. Fair.
Hey, careful.
Is that an enemy?
Is that a winged Pegasus?
Looks like a mythical
yeah.
beast. But this one doesn't seem hostile towards us. Hyacinth, could it be the legendary?
I'm not entirely sure. We might be able to tell if we get closer.
Can we like finish our sentences, please? Because you have to remember, non-natives here.
We can't assume it's friendly. Keep your guard up and follow it.
Aren't all Pegasi winged? True. You just... It's just like you said the fucking... Like, a vegan tomato, like... A little bit too much information there.
Legend has it that the hero Celiosi was always flanked
Is that
by
a
two
toothed
winged
dog?
companions.
Is that a vegan tomato? Is that a
Soulless
horned unicorn?
They were her steeds and comrades.
Is that a long-necked giraffe?
If they are still alive, they might help us confront Aquila. It disappeared.
An illusion? Or the memory dissipated?
How strange. That Pegasus was different from the other memories. It was surrounded in an air of sorrow.
No, probably.
Oh, it's so heavy that it's hard to breathe.
Was that Lunabis's phantom?
Who the fuck is
Did
Lunabis?
it appear here because it has unfinished business?
Remember, there's a non-native here. Can we, like, finish our sentences and, like, actually explain shit?
If that's really the case, there must be a super strong obsession keeping it in one piece.
Is that a multicolored rainbow bridge? Is that a gay rainbow bridge?
We can't be sure of that yet. Let's take the elevator up to the Eye of Twilight's core first.
Activate floating platform. Oh shit, there's like a lot going on here. Oh, good lord. I'm just now realizing there's a whole ass like city here. Okay.
Lady Lunabis? Is that you? Can you hear me?
No, that's an enemy.
I am a descendant of the hero Celiosi. We have come to complete her mission.
It is the sky. True. True. Forgot about that. We are kind of in the sky city.
That's another one?
Another one.
Careful! It's not a memory fit, but it's so twisted and very shadowy, like those black tide creatures.
Hyacinth, watch out!
So, you're Lady Lunabis, aren't you? Then
Rippin'
that corrupted being
rippin'
before
peepos.
us must be. Did you lead us here so we can free your I understand now.
Is she Clara model? I actually don't know. After this, we'll check.
Must have been tormented.
I think she might be
by
taller than
pain
Clara.
for so long. But you didn't. Don't be afraid. You're not alone anymore. I am Hyacinthia. Celiosi, the Day Thunder Knight, was once
Hyacinth
my
Short Queen?
comrade.
Exactly. She is Short Queen. She deserves respect.
Lord Solibus, your body has been completely corroded by the black tide. But I can still heal your tenacious soul. Just like Lady Lunabis, even if you've lost your mortal body, your spirit remains pure. Please, keep holding on to what's left of your will, and I will reawaken you as a heroic soul.
Words are done.
battle
Time
can
for
be
the bat.
avoided, but we do not do.
Solobus, the sunlit wings that once accompanied the hero. If this battle can remind you of your great deeds from back then, it would be my honor.
Let's fucking go. Finance got the gravel in his voice. My man's about to go feral.
Come on, heroes.
Let's fucking go. In the presence of the Eye of Twilight, all targets on the field will be affected by the weather effect. Battlefield's temperature effect at the start of the okay. So it's just Dragon Spine.
Lord Solibus, please break free from the control of the black tide and return to your senses.
Ouch. Ouch.
Mimi! Mimi!
It's like a giga ouch.
Never seen perfection before? Open sesame.
Guide with the rainbow bridge. Have some sunshine.
Ready to jam.
Lay this. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
Yay. Let's go, fat fuck.
Let's rock.
Boop.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Curiosity. There's a dangerous, endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Her is so busted.
Expand your thinking.
I love her so
Watch it
much. That's so absurd.
It's over.
Solibus.
Hello, Sister Pegasus.
Oh, so she speaks.
Solibus, you're finally awake.
Hey, you're finally awake.
My consciousness has been lost for far too long. Finally, I have been released from the Black Tide's cage.
Her to such a juvenile blazer until I die. I know, she's great. I love her. I want more of her. I want more. I want more Big Herda.
It is me, Lord Solibus. My name is Hyacinthia, and my companions call me Hyacinth.
Hyacinthia, you don't have the scent of her on you.
It's been 1,000 years. Celiosi's blood may have thinned in my veins, but the resolve of the Sky People has never been eroded by time. I've journeyed here to fulfill her dying
You were
wish.
adopted.
How much do you know about her dying wish?
I know that in order to support the shattered sky, she merged herself with the divine body of the Titan, and I also know that she left behind a message, calling on future generations to one day ascend to the heavens again and reclaim the core flame of Aquila.
Has the legend changed so much since your people fell to the earth? Girl, you said you're a doctor.
True, yes.
You only know how to heal and tend to wounds with such a weak lot in life. How do you plan to challenge the embodiment of the heavens?
Therapy. You know how, like, when, like, I mean, okay, this is the mindset that fuckboys have, like, weird-ass right-wingers have about, like, why the police should exist, right? It's like, how is a social services worker supposed to diffuse, like, a robbery? I'm like, crazy what, like, words can do, y'all.
With this long sword, heroic soul.
Finance here, like, with this gun. In their pink glove.
As you can see, we're all Hyacinthia's companions.
It's like
and
Stella's in the
comrades.
background. She's like, and the mem.
You've already witnessed our combined strength.
Therapy and lollipop, exactly, right?
It's not bad, but still lacking compared to her.
You'd be surprised, dude.
Solibus, let go of your ego and accept their kindness.
Don't go.
You've been trapped in time by the Black Tide, while great change has spread over the world. If I'm not mistaken, the god of war Nikador also fell to the hands of these warriors.
We've laid all the other titans to rest, one by one. Now the final target for the flame chase
why didn't
is
still
the
mention
master
why
of
didn't
this
still
sky
mention Fat
fortress.
Fuck? But Fat Fuck would have convinced them like right away.
Please guide us to an audience with Aquila. Heroic souls.
Sing a song Steven Universe
Seleucus
style.
initiated
Hell yeah.
the era of slaying gods and attaining their flames.
Magical girl ass
Even
moment.
if she
Confidence and fierceness. Yes, I do indeed see a shadow of her in you.
Whoa, the eye is moving.
Aquila's mark flew away?
Hell yeah, we'll use the power of friendship. You know that's the most powerful of fucking force there is out there. So, whatever your name is. Solibus, that's it.
Maybe they detected our awakening.
Well, perhaps our presence stirred memories of the fierce battle from 1,000 years ago.
we learned from past memories that the Sky Titan fears dark clouds. Would you know more about this topic?
What the memo sprite said is true, but you all still need a guide.
Follow me, Hyacinthia and fellow warriors. Let the hunt for the gods start again.
Let's fucking go.
Is Lady Lunabis not going with us?
I will be.
Let's make Aquila taste the rainbow, motherfuckers. Sorry. Taste the rainbow, motherfucker. Hello? Whoa. Why is my game lagging? Hello? Hello? What the fuck? My computer's like dying. What? Ah! What the fuck just happened? Excuse me? No, that was like all me. That was all on my end. That was weird, okay. My entire computer just had like a stroke. Weird, okay. Sorry about that. Still looks like it's struggling. Hold on, let me make sure. Task Manager opens. Make sure I don't have like something dying like in the background. No, it's all my side. Don't worry about it. Give me a second while I figure this out. The stream might get laggy, so don't worry about it too much. I have no idea what's happening. What the fuck? My computer's just having a stroke. Task Manager, open, dude. Why are you literally frozen? The brilliance of the Herda. I mean, true. It surprised me. Using let me. Was all. I'm gonna go plot a plan. I'll be right back. Okay, well, have fun with that. I do a little bit of trolling. I really do. They'd be fucking around with me right now. Why was that one tab using 80% of my memory? What the fuck? Did I have like a fucking crypto miner open in a tab? What the fuck? What? The tab that I opened to look up the facts about gold toxicity was using like 80% of my memory. I'm concerned about what I just had open. Okay. Sorry about that. Good lord. My system memory usage was like pinned at like 98%, right? And the second I close it, I'm back down to like 35% memory. That is so that's like close to like 60% of my memory was used by that one tab. I'm concerned. And now my computer's still lagging. What the fuck? Hello? Don't do that. That's rude. 10-bit Bitcoin miners? Yeah, I know. I had like a crypto miner working on my computer for a minute there.
1,000 years have passed, and yet this place feels the same. Just that there is no more human clamor. This is the Hall of the Sun Folk, where the Sunborn once held grand ceremonies to give thanks for Aquila's gifts.
So, did the Sky Titan really take the side of the Sunfolk?
Everyone thought so until Celiosi's spear.
Oh, it is Aventurine. It literally is just Aventurines.
Only then did we understand that Aquila wasn't hiding from the clouds and rain, but from the horror that lurked within the unlit shadows.
The Black Tide.
The Black
Holy
Tide's
shit.
threat has forced the Chrysos heirs to complete our flame chase journey, heading toward the prophecy's miracle of Genesis.
Chrysos heirs. In our time, that title used to stir up waves of outrage. But you all seem to be revered as heroes.
It's all thanks to those who came before us. Trebios and Aglaya. You must have heard of these two names.
No.
So it was those two who made it to the end.
Right, here we go now.
What does that mean?
Let's not elaborate on unrelated topics. You now know how to activate the celestial globe.
No, that's like
So
very
go
related right now.
and force
That's
out the
very
Titan
related.
in the mural.
The
Although
road
Aglaya
that
didn't
sucked
make it to the
away
end,
by
really.
the wind fan? Did Aquila do that?
You have nothing to fear. We can use the power of time to rewind it if we have to.
Get fucked, signed Oryx. They're using March for these. I hate it. No, it's rewind. Okay.
It didn't work. The prayer's power didn't last long. Maybe.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Ah, it looks like this device can amplify the power of Oryx's prayer. Why don't you try to change the wind's direction with this thing, partner? Now the prayer should rewind
Partner?
for even longer. Let's try to control the wind's direction with this thing, partner.
Partner.
A celestial globe is right ahead. Let's go and force Aquila to come out.
Why would you make them come out, dude? I know it's Pride Month, but like, come on. I know it's Pride Month, but don't make them come out if they're not comfortable yet.
Change, celestial mural. The celestial shift didn't work?
Different prayer. Or that works, yeah. Need to fix the wiring.
Circuits all seem to be corroded by the Black Tide. Here's hoping those two prophecy tablets can help us out.
Am I gonna have to take out Zila for those?
Oh, you want this? Fine. Take it and amuse yourself.
Ooh. Chest. I swear to fuck if this is a Zagreus chest. Okay, no, it's not. Whoa, don't do that. Thank you. I actually need to do this puzzle. Okay. That was easy. Somebody call Staples.
Smooth sailing so far. We've got one. Let's keep going and find it.
I don't even need Zila. I could just like fucking walk around them.
Pretty underwhelming.
We finally made it. Hopefully, this is enough to fix the celestial globe.
Okay. Probably won't be, knowing how these sorts of things go. It's just the same thing, but like slightly adjusted. That was just the same puzzle. Yum. I wish these stacked. That would be really funny if these stacked. It's like you collect like 7 of them and you just go fucking vroom.
The turn of dawn and dusk. Change, celestial mural.
There we go. And ba-boom. Oh, Titan murmurs. The mark has disappeared again.
Looks like they're still avoiding us. I wonder if it's cowardice, or if they have something up their sleeve.
I fear the Aquila of present has long lost their sanity, but instinct still drives them to flee from the shadows, to evade the Black Tide's encroachment.
Does that hero's consciousness still remain?
I have no knowledge of Celiosi's situation, but I am certain that the will behind that mark is not hers. She would not abscond like a disgraceful deserter, willingly exiled by the pursuit of dark clouds.
Okay, interesting.
It is time to leave this.
A moment, please, Lord Solibus. To honor the pact with Celiosi, her descendants spent a millennium looking up at the sky. I believe my countless ancestors who lived for that purpose deserve to know the truth behind her legend. If you don't mind us knocking on the gates of the past, maybe I can peek into this place's history.
You are the ones who hold Orynyx's miracle. I have no authority to prevent.
Memi, Gray, could I please ask you for this favor? I
mean, it's all up to Mem. I got no power in this. Like,
the other side.
if the legend is a lie.
There must be a reason behind its falsehood, right? The scene here and the previous memories gave me a bad feeling. What else did the Skyfolk encounter after Celiosi challenged the god? I must figure out the truth behind the legend, even if it's for my ancestors' sake.
Hyacinth, you're such a good child. Don't worry, I'm here. Oh, the memories surging here are even more intense than at the entrance. I'll gather them up now, and mold them, and mold them. Huh, all done.
Thank you, Memi.
Daughter of Dusk, have you finally gone mad?
Yeah.
I knew it! The child with the blood of 2 feuding clans will one day destroy the Sky Castrum!
Will you really point the tip of your spear at our god? Stay your hand. Your recklessness will only bring divine retribution.
Divine retribution? Those innocent children of the Earth were sentenced to total annihilation by the god above. Well, they had nothing more than mere curiosity for things that lie beyond the sky. Look at yourselves. You call yourselves the Sunborn, yet you're unable to bear the blinding sunlight. You even consider sunburns and blisters as a gift from the gods. You declare yourselves the chosen ones, champions favored by Aquila. Yet you dare not even declare war upon the true threat of this world.
Go
Instead,
off, girl.
You raise your swords and rattle them at your weaker brethren. You are all beyond saving. My father was also a disciple of the sun, but he taught me resilience and justice and guided me towards the light.
Go. That's literally Malika? No way. I mean, now I can hear it, now that you say it.
He taught me wherever there is light, there is hope. Wretched people. I see no hope left in any of you. Even a shadow has more dignity than you lot.
Go off, girl. Absolutely
Even
slay.
so, daughter of dusk.
Tell these fuckers
Even
off.
so, you should not shatter our faith.
She has every right to shadow your faith if she is literally the definition of your faith and you are going against her wishes. Like, come on, dude.
Not just our faith. Aquila forged the sky. Nay, they are the sky itself. If they fall...
A prophecy echoes from the horizon's edge. It heralds the advent of a new age. One not ruled by the Titans, but created by mortal heroes. I choose to believe in that prophecy. I must believe in any sign that promises to break the chains imposed on us by the old era. Any sign that will lead us to a new chapter of the world. If you wish to stop me from slaying the god, you'd better muster your courage and draw your bows. Let's see if I will be pierced by a hail of arrows first, or if you will be burned to ash by Solibus!
How can we even fight you? You're the powerful Day Thunder Knight, a warrior goddess capable of trampling all lands.
Suck it up and fight her.
I am not a god, but the only mortal in this cage who is brave enough to defy the Warden.
The sun folks in the memory fall silent. Their expressions are ashen despite being under the bright sunlight.
See, you are all truly weak beyond measure.
Go off.
The
I
hunting
love
ground
her.
beckons. Come, Solibus!
I love her so
The
much.
hero Seliosi, disillusioned by the Sun Folk's deeds, decided to sever the source of it all. The god they so blindly placed their faith in.
She literally just goes like, I'm gonna fight God. Like, straight up. I'm just gonna kill God. Like, I am so fed up with you fuckers that I'm just gonna go fight God and kill him. Like, that is so good.
She was brimming with compassion at that time.
Such a diva. Yeah, she's so fed up with religious fundamentalism. She's like, I'm not gonna do anything about, like, I'm gonna kill it from the source. I'm gonna go kill God to do away with religious fundamentalism. That is so powerful.
We should get going, Hyacinthia. Lunavis, it
Oh yeah.
is waiting for you all. Aquila has fled to the other end of the fortress.
He doesn't want to talk about it. He's like, I'm It's like a dad passing off the sex talk to the mom. Yeah, no, go ask mom about that. Like, that's so good. Okay.
Ah, you want this? Fine. Take it.
Lady Lunabis, we're here.
Aquila. Even though they had been corrupted by the Black, they still maintain a connection with their kin in this fortress.
They're behind us as well. Maintain formation and don't get
You
surrounded.
think to hinder us, imprisoned Titan, then we will make you understand that resistance is futile.
He said the line. Yeah, we're good. Let's fuck him up.
We can do it.
Bonk.
Trust me. We can do
Go off, man.
anything.
Bah!
don't have time for games. Expand your thinking.
Please open up. Show me the way.
Break's over.
Oh, you can't target the fucker. Oh, fuck you.
Hopeless as ever. Open sesame. Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Okay, we're good. You can still hit them with bounce. Yeah, I figured. Well, because considering I just destroyed it with with Herda.
Don't stop. Follow it to the Titan. Even if plunged into madness, Aquila is still the Sky Titan.
Heroes, over here. Let's keep going. And aim for the next west wind compass.
Let's see, can I heal up somewhere? Heal. Oh, rude. I just wanted to go about the long way. Ugh. I have to go the long. I have to go this way. I have to go in, around. I made a mistake here, I think.
It didn't work.
Fuck you. Thank you. Okay. While we're here, I'm going to do this.
Oh.
Okay.
Look, the rainbow bridge. Let's hurry on. Follow Lady.
Let's go. We on Gay Bridge, y'all.
Miss Heisen, how are you so certain that you could free Solibus from suffering?
I'm just so good like
My
that.
apologies, Lady Lunabis. I was not all that certain. But if even the healer loses hope, then how will the patients repossess their hope for life?
What a kind answer.
Oh.
It said the black tide is a calamity from beyond the sky. If that's true, the sky's defenses would naturally be the first to be
It
breached.
makes sounds when you step. Hold on. I love that. It's super sad. It's like Amethyst from Minecraft. Yeah, religion can make you think weird shit.
Now, I shall lead you into the Rain Folks Hall.
Honestly, if people would have honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if sunburn as a gift was a belief that people had once for civilizations that worship the sun.
Legend has it Celiosi's father was a sun folk warrior who spent his years fighting and rarely returned to the Eye of Twilight. Her childhood was mostly spent beside her mother, a rainfolk priest.
Correct. That was true. It was also during her formative years that the conflict between the two tribes began intensifying. The Rainfolk feared the other half of Celiosi's bloodline, and never truly saw her as one of their own. Yet she bore no hatred for her people, and still grew into a passionate young lady. Until people discovered golden blood ran through her veins. That was the final straw that turned disdain into terror.
What? But the epics said Celiosi left to live in solitude, so she could train her spirit and hone her martial skills. I never would have imagined that she was cast out of her tribe for her lineage and her golden blood.
Absent father's even in HSR? Yeah, I mean, come on. This game is so mother-coded.
Even so, she did not despair. She met Solibus and me while she was living alone. We hunted, spent our days together, and forged an alliance. I think that oath, stronger than fate itself, kept Solibus and me here to watch over this abandoned fortress.
Despite experiencing betrayal and exile at the hands of her own people, she was still willing to set out on the path to slay the gods for them.
Why are we currently looking at Hyacinth when Finon is talking? Yes. Hyacinth. The person that you want to be looking at right now.
Was Celiosi's love for humanity truly so boundless and unconditional?
Oh, hey, go. We literally just watched him apparate. Because Hyacinth is more important. True. And now Ika's here. Now Fat Fuck is here. And we got to watch him, yeah, finally gets his pat. Yeah, true. We gotta focus on the girl that actually matters here. Yeah, now Fat Fuck just apparates into existence here right in front of our eyes.
Little Ika, why did you run out on your own?
Okay, that's what they're gonna call it? That's what they're gonna call it.
This little one
is fat. Yeah, I know, we know. It's Fat Fuck.
You're saying you smell a familiar scent on Lady Lunapis?
Where Fat Fuck come from? I don't know. They just fucking appeared.
They look completely different. But little Ika should also be a winged beast, right?
Describing Fat Fuck as a winged beast is so funny. The word beast has nothing to do with Ika's appearance. That is not a beast. That is a Fat Fuck. I don't know what else to say.
Could it be?
Truly a miracle of fate. Perhaps we did leave something behind for this world. Celiosi.
Lady Lunapis? Is Little Ika, you're...
Please press on, flame-chasing heroes.
Oh no! No!
I can sense it.
Oh, it's adorable.
The radiance of Aquila shines ever brighter.
Oh, she's so... Oh, it's her little kid. It's her little baby. Oh. So, Mama Fat Fuck is right in front of us, and Fat Fuck is right here. Okay. Your name is no longer Lunabis. It is Mama Fat Fuck.
Where did the Sky Folk go after Seleucid chatted?
The T-Rex and the chicken? Yeah, no, literally. Truly.
Just like the countless tribes throughout history, they were drowned in the dark clouds of time.
Aquila, they are indeed here.
The celestial globe is right ahead. But there are black tide creatures guarding it.
Looks like we can't skip this fight. Let's go get them. It's another one of those devices that can enhance prayers. Can I leave that to you, partner?
Yep. T-Rex and the chicken sounds like a name of a fable. What's the moral of that fable?
Oh.
Seems it's stronger than before.
Before it was consumed by madness, it must have also faithfully served the Titan, don't you think?
I mean, I guess.
No healer can heal all, especially faced with souls that are trapped deeply
The
in the clutches
moral
of
is
pain.
evolution.
Granting it a dignified end may be the most compassionate act of all.
Let's try it this other way.
Yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow,
Well,
black. Ooh,
I'm not
black
in a hurry
and yellow. Let's mix it up a little bit.
I choose you. Ready to lose your... You can fight it, or rock with it.
What would it be? White and pink, white and pink, white and pink. Ooh, pink and white. Let's mix it up a little bit. Barry, your dinner's ready. Yes, Mom. Sorry. The more I think about it, the more I'm starting to remember whatever the fuck,
Destroy the skies!
how that entire movie goes.
We can do anything. This is being in sync.
Mimi. Here we go.
Expand your thinking. Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Open sesame.
And bonk.
Rest now, Titankin.
The celestial globe looks complete. But it still won't start. Is there something wrong internally?
I love Hurtis Bonk. Hurtis Bonk is so good. It's so powerful too. Maybe it's not damaged, but it's missing an energy source. Look like hard drives. Those are
Hard
lines.
Drives?
Long story. Into the slots, yeah. My intuition tells me that they have something to do with the energy source. That's not an energy source, though. A hard drive isn't an energy source. A hard drive is a memory source.
Your intuition has always been good. Let's look around and see if there are any mechanisms.
Especially in Divergent Universe, casual tens of billions. I know, it's crazy. It's so fun.
Appears when it's most needed.
Lady Lunabis, if it's not too much trouble, please wait for a little longer?
It's you all who have to do the work.
It's
I've
Mama.
wandered around here for 1,000 years, so this brief moment hardly qualifies as waiting.
She gets to catch up with her little kitty.
Furthermore, I would like to have a moment alone with this little one.
Ah! Oh, that's so cute. That's actually so adorable. Oh, Mama and her kid are having some catch-up time. Look at them, they're so cute. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, look. How'd I go away? I know I want to. Look at them. Oh. Like, that's so cute, actually. I'm gonna go talk to them. I wanna hear what they say.
Your parents and their parents, have they always been by the Skyfolk's side? That is quite comforting.
That's so cute. I love them. I mean, the hand of Zagreus can help us put the hard drive. And punch. Bonk.
Is it? That's certainly pretty crude and simple. Should we go look for the next one?
Yeah, fucking punching the memory card into place. Bonk.
All good. Let's keep going.
Also punch this while we're here. Bonkers.
As expected, Gray is getting more and more skilled at handling the hand of Zagreus. Let's go. We
What does that mean? What are you applying with that? Oh, they're so cute. Look at them. Oh my goodness. There's.
The turn of dawn and dusk. Command blot out the blazing sun, celestial.
And Aventurine
has left.
Going nuts. Okay.
We've already changed 2 scenes on the mural.
In the direction that the denizens of the sky have prayed to their whole lives.
Will they fly beyond the clouds to heights that are beyond our reach? As far as we know, is Aquila that placed the curse on this world, preventing Amphorians from ever reaching the realm beyond the sky.
A curse that fell from the sky. I can't verify the truth of this claim. When Seliosi fought Aquila, the Titan's incarnation did ascend into the skies, but they never attempted to break through the sky's veil to escape our pursuit.
Could it be that they too were unable to break through the heavens? Not impossible. Though the interpretations of the myth aren't accurate, it might be someone else who seeks to prevent Amphorians from reaching the world beyond the sky. It's Lygus.
Regardless, we can only know the truth after we've
Or
defeated
Fuli.
them.
Or Nis.
Before we press on, partner, ma'am, let's unveil the history for Hyacinth. The true story behind the legend.
Okay, leave it to me. Flowing. Recollection. Reveal.
Lygus, yeah. Lygus.
Oh, daughter of dusk, who has permitted your return to this sacred land of the Cloudborn? Bearing the blood of heresy and curse of gold, exile is your eternal sentence.
My kin of old. I am no longer the immature fledgling I once was. I found my wings. The shackles you bound me with have rusted away, and I shall decide which direction I'll fly.
Yeah, it's literally what she's saying. She's like, fuck your sentence. I'm gonna go wherever the hell I please.
As for this return home, before I embark on my god-slaying quest, those who worship the god who is about to die deserve to know everything.
So, the dreadful rumors are true. The cursed daughter of dusk, the invincible Day Thunder Knight, will soar into the heavens to challenge the Titan.
Why would you do this, Seliosi? You were once such a warm-hearted girl. In this hall of the Cloudborn, you prayed so devoutly to Aquila.
I've seen through the Titan's indifference, and grown weary of the tragic dances mortals perform under their neglect.
She really be like, yeah. She's like, yeah, so heads up, your god's about to die. I fucking hate you guys. Cool, good talk.
I see how you blame the god for their favoritism, yet lack the courage to rebel against the core of your beliefs. You're quick to turn your blades on your kin, but you never dare to confront the true source of your hatred. I feel sorry for you. I grew up among you, and once saw myself as part of this tribe. The persecution you've suffered runs deep. For that, I understand your hatred towards me. And I forgive you for casting me out of care for you all. I'll walk this path. On behalf of everyone, let the fall of the Eye of Twilight mark the dawn of a new chapter in history. Upon my return, there will be no more unjust gods. When a broken faith finally disappears, the children of humanity will be reborn. The skies will mend, and the divide between day and night will fade away.
You are so naive, daughter of dusk. So powerful, yet so innocent. I fear you. I can't imagine how twisted you may become when you realize that shallow and fragile mortals can't bear the immense weight of your boundless love.
Farewell, my kin.
Renee to Petrichor core a bit. A
I'll
little
always
bit,
remember
yeah.
the tenderness you once showed me. Meager, but refreshing. Like gentle rain.
Also, kind of Renee to Petrichor a little bit.
Lunibus.
Lady Celiosi's resolve to slay the Titan was as firm as her farewell to her people was dismal.
Yet, from this memory, I sense something ominous.
Rather than listening to me, continue onward and witness for yourself. Follow the trail Aquila has left, heroes. This time, I will guide you alongside Solibus. Sorry, little one. I hope we still have time to talk later.
Oh, Fat Fuck has more questions. This is gonna murder me. This is literally gonna murder me out of just how adorable it is. I love it. But it also makes me so sad. Like, I don't know.
Celiosi is such a mighty hero. Yet her partner, who must have walked with her to pass on her bloodline, was completely unrecorded in legend. Was he also a warrior? Or perhaps...
You will soon have your answer, Miss Hyacinth.
Lord Solibus is waiting for us.
Oh, there's a little corner of day left.
They soared toward the mural's dome. I remember that place.
I remember too, Solibus.
Wasn't the final battle between Celiosi and Aquila?
What exactly happened there?
At the celestial mural's dome, we dealt Aquila a fatal blow. The sunlit wings set the Titan's wings aflame.
The moonlit plume sealed the divine body.
The battered hero of the sky pierced the last monstrous eye It seems that the legend describing the
But some things cannot be recorded. They were only witnessed by us.
Would you mind sharing more, honored ones?
After Aquila's defeated Scream, we looked to the ground, the people who watched us fight. We saw the expressions on their faces.
Yeah. Who is the father? Let's go on to a new episode of Mori to find out tonight at 7/6 Central or whatever.
Old and young, adults and children alike. They all shared the same expression. Pure, unshakable terror.
Our victory brought no cheers or celebrations. The terrified crowd became chaotic, screaming and trampling each other. When they realized that their centuries-old faith had been overturned by a cursed child of two clans.
They regressed into senseless beasts that devoured their own kin. No. That would be an insult to beasts.
Bruh.
Solibus and I have never witnessed such madness. Not even in the wildest corners of Amphorius.
You kind of killed their god. Yeah, I mean, true. Their faith drove them mad.
This doesn't align with the historical records. According to the legends of the Sky People, Aquila, gravely wounded, was determined to fight to the end. To prevent Aquila from using the sky of Amphorius as a weapon to crush the earth, the hero Selioci chose to sacrifice herself, sealing the Titan in the process.
Legends and epics have always erased the cruelty, the bloodshed, and the cries of the commoners, while glorifying the heroes and their triumphs.
You'll witness a side of the legend that's never been told, young Hyacinthia. With a truth hidden for a millennium before you. Can you still walk with the same conviction?
Fine, and stop scaring me, or stop being cynically scaring me. Yeah, true.
It will be a harsh truth.
I mean, it's bound to happen. He's traumatized. It's fine.
I'm ready to face it. Besides,
I am ready, honored ones. No matter what the hidden history holds, the spirits of my ancestors will urge me to make the right choice. If what I'm facing is a distorted history, a lie that's lasted for 1,000 years, I have to believe the one who created it had their reasons and struggles. And as for those reasons, I choose to believe they came from a place of goodwill. That's how I see the world.
I mean, she ain't wrong. This is all, as far as we know from how Lygus put it, this is all one big prison for an emanator of destruction, so I mean...
Since you've made your decision, I've called forth the Rainbow Bridge. Proceed.
Okay, let's go. Oh, where'd the Great Bridge go? Careful.
They're desperately struggling to block our path, but we've backed them into a corner.
This hurdle is trivial compared to the endless flame chase journey. I'll restore the bridge every time, no matter how many times the Titan obstructs us.
I like how Hyacine's optimism comes from a place of rationality almost. Like, there's a thought process behind her optimism, because like a lot of really overly positively optimistic characters tend to be super irrational in it, and like they just believe in good in the sense of good just because they believe that good, like every human is good or whatever. But Hyacine actually has a lot more logic behind her thinking, and like some of it is rational, some of it does come from more like does come from a sense of like there are some things where she does believe that humans are good and life is good, but a lot of it is more, there's like more thought process behind it, and that makes it more interesting to me. Yeah, exactly. She doesn't always believe that there's like that there's always good in every situation. She just believes that there is darkness, but also decides to face that darkness with positivity. We're gonna do. Yeah, I did that. Okay. She's not talking to. Yeah, exactly.
The miracle she never stopped dreaming of is just one step away from becoming reality.
Honored ones. How did Lady Seliosi become so powerful?
Talent and rigorous training.
100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and a 10-kilometer run every single day. Sorry.
Those sound like essential traits for every successful individual.
She is special. Her resolve goes beyond mere stubbornness.
I need to rewatch that show.
Continue forward along the Rainbow Bridge, heroes.
I have not watched that show in a hot minute. I still refuse to watch season 2 as well.
A god slayer can tell the state of their prey by its sounds. The god's part, I sense resentment, terror. But as for her, I cannot sense anything.
Already seems aware of their fate.
We won't make them wait for too long. The Titan shall get Dawnmaker to have its first taste of blood.
That sword you wield, it seems familiar.
Oh, shit.
Are you sure about that? This is only recently forged.
Perhaps.
Is this the dome of the Celestial Mural? It's truly marvelous.
The dome still displays a vivid sun, but also covering this mural in clouds. Leave Aquila with no place to hide. Does he not does he just leave it there? That's absurd. Here to say that I'm waiting on the next lore analysis video? Well, sorry to say, but I don't really do lore analysis anymore. So, but...
Exactly. Employ the tactics you've mastered to expose them. And...
Hyacinthia, we will heed your wishes, channeling our strength to reveal Aquila's true form.
Getting edgy from there, fine. Yeah, I know.
My wishes.
You're scaring me, Finon. You're supposed to be silly guy, not edgy and scary.
Without our pact, Lunabus and
10,000
might have dissipated.
Will really give you a crank in the neck.
Our pact requires us to await the return of the Sky Folk to their ancestral lands. to complete the mission of reclaiming the Titan's core flame. We will carry out your will, Miss Hyacinth, as faithfully as we kept our promise to Seliosi.
But first, we shall reveal the whole truth of history. We will reveal all that befell the Skyfolk after Seliosi initiated the Flame Chase journey.
As it should be.
Be careful. There are multiple threats.
It's Pride Month and his boyfriend is away. Of course he's on edge.
Soldiers tainted by the Black Tide.
That's crazy.
Continue to defend the realm
Oh
of the
my
Sky Tide after
God.
all this time.
Perhaps they are protecting the truth slumbering here.
Aside from the descendants of the sky named in the pact, no one else is entitled to access the memories here.
I'm increasingly intrigued by what happened next. Let's deal with these fallen guards first, then. Embark on this final lesson in history.
Okay, let's do it.
Maker feels lighter and lighter in my hands.
We can do it.
I feel that I can do more than just cut down evil with this blade.
Finon, you're getting weird.
With golden flames, I can forge a new dawn.
Finon, you're getting kind of weird now. I don't know how I feel about this.
May this faint dispel the gloom, restore the skies.
Breaks over.
Me! I don't have time for games. Open sesame.
Bonk.
Don't be rash.
This song's for you.
My voice just cannot go as high as that. Yeah, yeah, Finon, you get there, bud. Like, that doesn't sound like you, my dude. Whoa. Oh, they even targeted Fat Fuck. How dare you? How dare you target Fat Fuck? The sound he makes is so stupid. I love him.
Gotta stop them here.
No, I don't think he's fine. I definitely would not call whatever's happening with Finon
You
fine.
can fight it or rock with it.
May this dispel the gloom, restore the skies.
Curiosity. Endless riddle.
Thank you, Fat Fuck.
Nothing but a ball.
We appreciate your contribution to this.
Open sesame.
Bonk. Hey, you go, bonk. Ouch.
Trust me. We can do anything.
Guide with the rainbow bridge.
Yeah, I do. It is the same as or it is very similar to the Flame Reaver's sword, which is very suspicious. He's not fine on. Haha. Haha.
Keep up. This is being in sync.
Mimi.
The future is
Are you saying heal?
so may the wind.
Well,
Breaks over.
oh, Fat Fuck got the kill. Whoa.
Duty guards. Rest now.
God of the sky, we are here. Your resentment and terror will soon end.
That was not a very pleasant scream. That was a screech.
Lady Seliosi, do you still have your humanity after merging with the Titan? I hope you can witness the harvest of the seeds you once sowed.
That's a remembrance moment.
Now, only the final steps remain.
That's a remembrance reference.
Something's off. I can feel the memories here churning. It's as if countless emotions have lingered through the ages, refusing to fade away.
Why is that?
The wandering memories here seem to be pleading for something, heavy with pain and grief, like ghosts lingering by the river of souls.
Are you ready, Hyacinth?
Yes. The Flame Chase journey is reaching its final chapter. No matter
You're not
how
you when you're
cruel the
hungry?
truth may be,
Have a Snickers.
Nothing will sway my determination to finish this mission.
Okay, yeah, so first of all, Hyacinth, don't get ahead of yourself. We still got what? 3 more patches? 4 more patches? of the, so like we're not near the end. This is not the final chapter. We got a long ways left. Girl, yeah, girlie, you're getting ahead of yourself. But also like, yeah, I'm not sure how comfortable I am with going on with this when Meb is like, yeah, something's off here.
The true history buried in time must come to light.
Must it though? Must it?
Lost beneath polished myths.
We're on the same page, Lord Finan.
Somebody's home. I can hear my dog going fucking nuts upstairs.
Go to the celestial globe, Hyacinthia. The forgotten past will reveal itself to you. One fragment.
I won't be streaming for much longer. I don't know how much longer I can go, but not for very long. Okay. Sometimes ignorance is bliss. Yeah, true. Yeah, no, like, Hyacinth is like, I'm gonna like, like I imagine her walking up to the orb, looking at it, and like, okay, y'all, I pondered the orb. Fuck this shit. Oh, okay. Do I have to do a specific order? Oh, whatever the one that, okay, you are at. Okay, got it.
The turn of dawn and dusk. Embrace the clouds, celestial mural.
I guess, okay, I'll try and find a spot.
Look who we've caught. An old-fashioned disciple of the ancient god. The frail titan was conquered long ago by the mighty warrior goddess. Now, they're nothing more than rusted scrap, left in the forge to decay over countless years.
Okay, here's what we'll do. After this sequence, the next moment that I have to stop will stop. Just because, like, I have my brothers coming over, and my brother and his wife are coming over, we're having dinner, we're hanging out, doing stuff. There'll be a lot of whiskey that we're gonna be drinking, so, I do have to go here in a bit. I think they might have just gotten here. So yeah, we'll find a place to stop.
Surrender to us,
after this
relic
sequence.
of a bygone era. We'll reshape your clouded mind and grant you a place alongside your kin in Celiosi's glory.
Your so-called reshaping is nothing more than torment, both in body and mind. No. I'd rather die than give in to hypocrites like you, hiding behind empty faith and wielding power as you please.
Take a good look at this pathetic fool. Do you see it? What a laughable hypocrite! You're one of the Sun Folk, aren't you? When you oppressed your own under the guise of faith, leaving countless souls to suffer endlessly under the scorching sun. Did you ever consider that even the fiercest sun could one day fall?
I once thought...
Spare us your empty excuses, relic of the old world. I'd rather die than give in to hypocrites like you, hiding behind empty faith and wielding power as you please. You've already sentenced yourself. All we're doing is following through. Do it. Make it clean. A single, sharp cut across the neck.
Okay.
No. No! No!
Like, I don't know what sound does slicing somebody's neck make. They should have full sent it. They should have full sent it. They needed the sound effects just to make it that much more brutal.
The creation shaped by Kefali in their image failed to inherit their compassion and acceptance. Are you alright, Hyacinth?
No, she just witnessed murder.
I'm fine, Lord Finan. I expected this. It's just thinking about the vision Celiosi held before declaring war on the Titan. This sight is deeply heartbreaking. Let's move on.
No, baby.
Zeliosi possessed the strength to slay gods.
I will get the,
failed to sever the
gargle
cycle
some
of
water.
karma.
Wait, hold on.
Rooted deeply in humanity's hearts.
Go on a fucking.
Let's have a break.
Fucking Hyacinth blowing bubbles while she's having an emotional breakdown. Oh my god. They just have a fucking, like a moment. Sorry. Ooh. Oh, stop here? Really? Ah. Do that. What the fuck is a beetle? Oh shit, okay. You would stop here, really? Really? Straight up. Like right before the conclusion? Is there a stopping point after? Or is it just kind of you're stuck in a long ride? Got like 2 showers? Okay. Okay, yeah, so we will... I think I'll take the hint. I think I will stop here, reluctantly. I wish I could keep going, but... Like, look how... Oh yeah, no, I did want to check. So, that is Hyacinth. Hyacinth is, like... there. Very similar model. No, it's the same model. Okay, so it is Clara model. Interesting. That's actually really interesting that it's Clara model. Huh. Neat. What's the next time you're gonna stream? I kind of want... You can tell by the feet. Oh yeah, because she's not wearing heels. I hate looking at Clara's feet, but yeah, because Clara doesn't have heels. Yeah, Hyacinth isn't wearing heels like literally fucking everyone else.
It's squishy.
Stopping midway in the next part would kind of kill the tension. All right. Well, what we're gonna do then is we're gonna have one more fat fuck like cone pull. Rip. Where are we at actually? View details. Ren May is asked the model, not Yukon. Really? Okay. Interesting. That is the actual character banner. View details. We are 50, 51, 52, 53, 54 wishes in. We'll be streaming next Sunday. Yes, but I don't know if I'm going to stream before that. I might do just a quick wrap-up stream in the next couple of days if I am not exhausted. We will see. Just keep an eye out. Kind of depends. But yeah. We'll see what happens in the next couple of days and how I'm feeling. But what we will do, we will stop the timer. 642 2012. Let you slap that into my personal Discord server. 6 42, 20.12 is the stopping point. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm excited to see what else this has in store. Meow. Requested, my friend request. Okay. Yeah, hopefully you guys have a good rest of your day. Welcome or happy Pride Month. To y'all. Be gay, don't do too much crime, and I will talk to you. I'll talk to y'all later. So, bye-bye, y'all.